There are too many people. Women, children, and the elderly. They can't handle this harsh weather for long. We don't have enough space. Should I widen the living quarters toward the northern mountains? Even then, it's still not enough. What should I do? A baby's crying distracts him. He turns his head. Mom! I want to go home. I want to go back to our home. We don't have a home anymore. We should be thankful that these people took us in. But the child shakes his head, crying. Home. I want to go back to the home Dad made. The mother hugs him tighter. I'm sorry, Rudy. We'll build a new house someday. Our house. The words echo in Lloyd's mind. He remembers his past. The day they first unpacked their luggage. After moving into that house. His father smiled. His mother smiled. They kept saying the same words again and again. Our house. I'll never see those smiles again. The house was small and shabby, standing on the outskirts of town. But to Lloyd, it was a place filled with the happiest moments of his life. Back in the present, Lloyd steps forward. Don't worry, kid. You'll have a house again soon. Because I'm here. He turns to Javier. We're about to do the biggest construction we've ever done so far. Javier looks at him. Is there a way to accommodate all of them? Lloyd answers without hesitation. Yes. There will be more than enough space. We're going to build apartments. Apartment. A common type of building seen in South Korea. Based on our estate's current circumstances, this type of building would be the most effective. We can gain a lot more living space in exchange for a small amount of land. Administration will be a breeze, because everything is in one area. The cost and effort required for construction are reduced thanks to standardization. Having units in all directions optimizes insulation. And the final, greatest advantage: refugees would have an environment where they can support themselves. Concentration of population. Increase in purchasing power. Formation of a business district. Increase in tax revenue. This will be my last job. After this, I'll stop working and enjoy myself to the fullest. Humanity's long-cherished desire. I'm going to become a rich, unemployed person. Managing the estate? Why would I do that? I'll just give Sir Byron a lot of money and let him handle it. If Sir Byron retires, I'm sure he'll groom a proper successor. Ugh! I'm suddenly getting chills and cold sweats. Senior night. Please rest. You've worked too hard. Now I'll brief you all on Frontera Estates. Honey apartment construction plan. Please pay attention to the documents I've handed out. I object. The name of the building seems full of ulterior motives. Please don't speak unnecessarily. This is important. It's a justified opinion on the project. Why does Sir Byron look like that? I've been having the same dream for several days straight. A slave-driving devil made me work until I died of old age. Relax. That won't happen. Please look at the first document. This is a Tulu, an old building design found in Fujian, a region in the east. Each generation has a simple bedroom and living room. In the center there would be a plaza with shared facilities, such as wells, canteens, and toilets. I plan to build them in a square shape. Building a square is much faster than building a circle. There are a few points I wanted to highlight in the documents. However, I left out one major advantage. If we erect a steel gate to block access to the plaza, this place would become an impregnable fortress in an instant. All right. I'll take questions now. I have a question. It's already difficult for us to provide enough materials for the tents. Are you saying we should ignore the people? That's not what I meant. I just want a yes or no. You're saying we should ignore the people, aren't you? I'm worried about the money issue as well. I'm impressed by the sharp question you asked. As for the production costs of the tent andal and the continued supply of food, you don't need to worry about those. You may assume we already have enough funds. A new business always begins by bringing in money. Shall I begin then? Hey. Are you upset? Hey. Ah, you're upset. You're upset even though you're a knight. The estate's knight is upset and won't even look me in the eyes. Ha. Honestly, I'm scared. Can I really handle such a massive project? Will it collapse? Can I accommodate everyone? I'll be held responsible because I started this. The one responsible can't waver or show weakness. I need to meet those conditions if I want everyone's complete trust. But the only person I don't need to act tough in front of is you. Doesn't that mean that I'm nothing more than an emotion trash bin? For you? Kook. No. I can't hit him. Lacona Viscounty. Lacona Mansion. Oh? Hey, Diego. It's nice to see you. Little punk. How could you say when we haven't met in so long? So, did you get kicked out of school? Yes. About that. My father. Come on. There's no need to be afraid. I'm here to help you return to the academy. Pardon. That depends on how your father behaves. You're increasing the price of water? Did I use words that were hard to understand? I'm asking you to pay more for water. This filthy bastard. The scum of the earth. He got my son kicked out of school after making huge profits selling me water. And now he wants to raise the price? Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. You really don't understand how the world works. Because you're still young. This contract states the price is fixed. You have no right to raise the water price. Oh. Come here. Let me show you something. The water price listed here is subject to change depending on how the supplier feels. You con man. Gah. Someone's hitting me. I'm dying. Viscount, please calm down. We're neighbors. We have a relationship, don't we? I wouldn't raise prices without reason. This will be an exchange that you'll profit from immensely as well. First, 17 estates were destroyed by the monster domino. All the refugees came to your territory. Didn't they? But you rejected them all. I'll pretend that never happened. Our queen would be very disappointed if she found out. How is that a profit? He's basically saying he'll spare me. Secondly, I truly care about you. So this is something I must say. If I write a letter to Her Majesty, it may be possible for Diego to return to the academy. So, how much more do I need to give you? Geez, Viscount. Why are you acting like this? You might make others misunderstand. It's not like I'm a gangster trying to extort you. I'm just hoping you'll give me a little more money. Don't disappoint me. Just enough so no cracks form in our friendship. Just tell me how much you want. You devil. He really does have a nasty personality. Please don't feel pressured to tell me. How many % can you increase the price by? I'll be grateful no matter how much you decide to increase it. 20 per. Wait a minute. No. That's not what I wanted to say. 30. Huff. 50%. I'll increase it by 50%. Why are you acting like that? Didn't you tell me to say 50%? Crack. 5 times. That's daylight robbery. 5 times is ridiculous. Hey, Viscount. Why would you think it's 5 times? 4 times is good enough. Really? Done. After they both left, Count Lacuna read the contract carefully and realized he'd been ripped off. Again. He collapsed, clutching his head. Javier? Why do you look so gloomy? I feel like I've become a blackmailer. Hey, that's not how you should put it. You shouldn't feel like you're a blackmailer. You've already become one. Ha. You helped me, didn't you? That makes you an accomplice. So yes. You're definitely a blackmailer. Protecting you is the extent of my duties. I'll never again assist you in fraud, or toil as your construction tool. In that case, I won't sing you that lullaby anymore. It's been months since I became a sword master. I can control all my senses perfectly now. I don't need lullabies anymore. Please sing me that lullaby. I don't wanna. It's too troublesome. Please help me. Have you heard of sleep hygiene? It's about repeating a specific routine before sleeping. Once the habit forms, Your body won't sleep unless the steps are followed. I got it already. Please, just sing me the lullaby. Thud. All right. Shall I begin today's tasks then? I got lucky. I happen to know how to build ondals. But I don't have enough knowledge about building apartments. What should I do? Are you planning to try out all the simulations while building it? Yeah. I'll use another skill as well. My level 4. Trying until it works is maxed out. Send a message to Count Cremo. Doctors. Stonemasons. Carpenters. Tell him to mobilize as many as possible. Keep the supply of cement materials coming. Purchase as much grain and meat as we can afford from the western estates. We have 300 refugees this time. Any more would be. Take them all in. It'll work out somehow. Damn it. What's the problem here? Is it the weight? Do I need to reduce the number of levels? No. I can't reduce the levels of my honey apartment. Not no matter what. Resident stability. Active economy. Increase in tax revenue. Master Lloyd. Based on our calculations. In 4 months. The only thing we'll be able to afford will be the soldiers' overtime pay. We need to scale down the plan. Or send some refugees to other estates. Don't worry. I'll make sure to get lots of funding. Master Lloyd. Master Lloyd. Please wake up. Master Lloyd. Scene change. Royal capital. Magenta. Hundreds of soldiers stand in formation. Crossbows raised. Aimed at the Queen. Sweat drips down their faces. At the center of the royal arena. The Queen stands alone. Sword in hand. Absolute authority. A majestic presence. Then, all soldiers fire at once. A storm of bolts rushing toward the Queen. With an ore-coated sword. He cuts down every arrow midair. Not a single miss. Yet, he isn't satisfied. The only thing that's improved is how fast I can generate aura. How pathetic. I won't allow myself to be humiliated like that again. Your Majesty. What is it? An envoy from the Frontera barony is requesting an audience. Did Lloyd Frontera send that envoy? Your Majesty. Please hack this lowly and incompetent vassal of yours to pieces. That came out of nowhere. What trick is that sly fellow up to again? Thanks to your Majesty's wise judgment, we managed to just barely protect our estate. However, unfortunately, just as the letter sent by the White Cavalry stated, the refugees of 17 estates have lost their living spaces and are all heading toward the Frontera barony. In accordance with the great mindset of our great Empress, who sympathizes with the commoners, I, as a loyal vassal of the great Empress, thought it would be right to take in and look after the pitiful commoners of our great kingdom. So I took it upon myself to act in accordance with your great will. There are too many greats in here, and I would like to look after our great Empress's commoners. Is he being sarcastic? However, I don't have enough money. That surprised me. That's way too shameless. Well, I did have an inkling that he'd do this. Actually, I already thought about sending funds and supplies over. We'll need around 3 times more than what your Majesty has in mind. 3 times? Is he out of his mind? I'm definitely not crazy. Ugh, this is infuriating. I'll definitely use the aura flick on him the next time I see him. I'm planning to build unprecedented multi-story residential buildings in the Magenta Kingdom. I don't plan on building temporary shelters to house and feed the people. I plan for them to settle down and earn a living by themselves. I know that's what our great Empress would want as well. But I don't have enough money. Stop. Don't read anymore. I understand what he's trying to say. Tell Lloyd Frontera this. I may be the Empress, but I can't carelessly use large sums of money. I need the opinions of financial experts. And I also need approval from the obstinate Elder Council. It won't do Lloyd Frontera any good to bother me more than this. Javier places the letter on the ground and rummages through his jacket for another letter. There wouldn't be any problems with the planned buildings. They would also function as a fortress. If the monster Domino returns, or if our enemy in the east attacks, those buildings will become an invincible shield protecting the peace of our kingdom. After constructing such a fortress city and defending our eastern borders, everyone who agreed with this plan We'll definitely be in a much better position within the kingdom. Well, I suppose there aren't any downsides to having a fortress city. Rough calculations show there's a possibility it could form a business district the size of Cremo. I could also strengthen the loyalty of those who support me. This will definitely increase my power. The benefits clearly outweigh the required monetary investment. Bingo! What are you doing? I don't know either. The letter told me to shout. Bingo, in 5 seconds. Javier Azrahan. The money will be provided. Please wait. I'll persuade the rest. P.S. Talking to myself. It'd be great if Corgidus comes to our estate as well. That'd really be great. Alright, I get it already. Stop it! Scene change. Frontera Estate Refugee Camp. I won't forgive anyone who slacks off just because Master Lloyd is resting. Yes, Officer Gregg. Officer Gregg? Who is he? At first, he was just a lazy soldier, eh? But he was always around. He showed up on extremely dangerous missions. And in difficult, meticulous work. He took on more responsibility. Did his best. And was finally reborn into a true man. That's the kind of person Officer Gregg is. I'm okay. Please give this to the elderly or children. We have enough blankets. Please accept this. Hey! Emily! Yes? Aren't you going to follow break timings? You've been working since morning. Mind your own business. I'll take a break if I need to. Hand it over. No way. All these happy moments are watched by the orc warrior who once saved Emily during the Locust disaster. He came to see her, flowers in hand. But after seeing her smiling with another human, his face darkens. His tribe members and friends begin mocking him. Pooh ha ha. You love a female human, oink? Orcs are all morons. But you're an even bigger moron, oink. There's no way a female human would like an orc's ugly face and disgusting muscles, oink. And you're uglier than average, oink. Emily. You're such a slowpoke. He throws away the withered flowers and leaves. His face filled with sadness and disappointment. Huh! That startled me. What is it? I had a dream. What dream? Just a dream. A ridiculous one. Master Lloyd. Are you awake? Sir Byron. Are you all right? I think. It's almost time. Master Lloyd. Why would you say that? I mean, it's coming, isn't it? The day. We have to pay salaries. Ugh. My money. My money. My balance will become zero soon. Cough. Kulak. Master Lloyd. We can delay the payment a little. I'm sure they'll understand. That mustn't happen. They work so hard. Looking forward to payday. How can we delay that? I'd rather die than do that. I would rather die. Master Lloyd. Doctor. Get the doctor here. Javier. Master Lloyd has fainted. I came back with the money. Please wake up quickly. The moment he hears the word money, he jolts awake. Like a demon ready to devour the world. He no longer looks like a protagonist. He looks more like a villain. Special skill. Financial heal. Hey! Let's go dig some land. Obtain funds to develop Frontera Barony into a city from the kingdom. Honey Apartment Building 101. 70% complete. Hang in there, everyone. Yes, sir. Simulation mode. Lloyd begins running a simulation of the apartment. First, he tests the foundation with a landslide. Clouds of dust and smoke rise everywhere. But the apartment buildings stand firm. Next, he summons a massive typhoon. Still, no damage. For the final test, he summons something no one would ever imagine. Not even in their dreams. A giant meteor. Even the messenger system panics. Wait a minute. What kind of test is this? Wahahaha. This is so exciting. What a crazy bastard. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I definitely did not think that you were a crazy bastard. So, you did think I was one, huh? Corgidus and the 30 dwarf artisans under him have arrived. Oh, nice timing. Ultimately, cement is what determines an apartment's durability. An apartment is a complex, detailed structure. Unlike simple constructions such as roads or suspension bridges. So I can't just build it using some random method that I think might work. Therefore, what we need now is a concrete mixer truck. That's a crucial piece of equipment for apartment construction. It prevents the cement from hardening too early or breaking apart. You ill-mannered fellow. Are you seriously asking someone who came all this way to work immediately, without even offering a bowl of soup? I did think carefully about how to welcome you, and after long consideration, I concluded that the best welcome would be a blueprint you've never seen before. That sounds nice. But do you really need to smile like a con man? You did prepare a proper workplace, right? Of course. At last, the long-awaited construction begins. Blast it up. Foundation work, and operation of the Padong-driven concrete mixer truck. Padong! Ha! Ha! Preparation of rebar and casts. Filling the cement. You can't just pour it all in at once. Start at the edges. Pour where the rebars connect. Make sure there's no air trapped inside. Once the difficulty increases, we'll use the life-size crane. Bibyong. Bibyong. Encouragement. Bengali. Happy. Sir Byron. I can count on you to finish this, right? Not a problem. Since they're already familiar with the other tasks, I should start working on that issue. The insulation of the heating facilities. Honey Apartments' heating system uses a coal-driven steam kiln. The central heating room boils water and sends steam through pipes. After passing through the pipes, the steam is released in various locations, connected to radiators that heat the rooms. The problem is, the higher the floors, the more heat we lose. By the 8th floor, there's almost no heating at all. I tried every insulating material available in the simulations. All of them failed. I spent nights researching. Is it possible to create better insulating materials? Does the novel contain any useful information? And then, oh, this is it. The chapter where Javier fought a dragon. Roar. You foolish human. How dare a mere human? Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. You weak human. Why does every fantasy story have lines like, mere human? Anyway, despite being a sword master, Javier was still too weak to fight a dragon. He took the full blast of the dragon's breath, and wasn't fazed at all, because Javier was wearing armor made from the hardened sap of the Alencia tree, the strongest insulating material in this world. It's been 2 days since we set out. How much farther are we going to get this material? We're heading to Everglow Forest, where the elves live. We'll extract the Alencia tree's sap. Where are you going? Don't you know that elves hate humans? They're a race that's impossible to negotiate with. You're the one who flirted with an elf and received armor in the novel, though. All right. Then go back alone. Escort knight? No one has approached them in 500 years. How do you plan to persuade them? Persuade them? What? 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 I think you're mistaken about something. I don't do things like persuading others. I'm going to steal from them. I want to beat him to death.